A Bowl of Yangchun Noodles Part 2. As another bustling New Year's Eve approached, Beihai Pavilion Noodle House was filled with anticipation. The owners, though silent, exchanged glances filled with unspoken thoughts as they prepared for the evening rush. By 9:30 p.m., the atmosphere in the restaurant was electric, yet a hint of nervousness lingered. After the last of the employees left just after 10 p.m., the owners hurriedly flipped the price tags hanging on the wall, hastily writing Yangchun Noodles, 5 yuan. They knew the actual price had risen to 8 yuan due to inflation, but for the sake of tradition, they wanted to keep it affordable for their beloved customers. At table number 2, a reserved sign had been placed there half an hour prior. By 10:30 p.m. the restaurant was empty, but the owners remained hopeful, eagerly awaiting the return of the mother and her 2 sons. When they finally arrived, the older boy was now dressed in a middle school uniform, while the younger one wore an oversized hand-me-down from his brother. The mother still donned her slightly faded plaid coat, a testament to the challenges they had faced. "Welcome," greeted the owner's wife with a warm smile. Can we have 2 bowls of Yangchun noodles?" the mother asked shyly, her voice trembling with uncertainty. "Of course. Please have a seat," she replied, leading them to the familiar table number 2. As she discreetly tucked the reservation sign out of sight, she called to the kitchen, "2 bowls of Yangchun noodles." "Coming right up," the owner responded, his voice resonating through the kitchen as he prepared the noodles with care. As the family settled in, laughter and conversation filled the air. The boys enthusiastically slurped their noodles, savoring the warmth and comfort of their meal. "Today I want to thank you both," the mother said, her tone suddenly serious. "Thank us? Why?" the older brother asked, puzzled. "Because your father passed away in a traffic accident, leaving behind significant debts. I used all the insurance money to pay what I could, but I've been repaying the remainder at 10,000 yuan a month." "We knew about that," the younger brother chimed in, nodding in understanding. The owners, listening closely from the counter, felt the weight of her words. "The remaining debt will be cleared by next March, but I can actually pay it off in full today," the mother continued, her eyes shining with determination. "Really, Mom? Is that true?" the older brother asked, a spark of hope igniting. "Yes, thanks to the hard work you both put in. Your brother delivers newspapers, and you help with groceries. Because of you, I've been able to focus on my job. I received a special bonus from my company, which allows me to pay off all the debts today." "Great! From now on, I'll take care of cooking," the younger brother declared, excitement bubbling over. "And I'll keep delivering newspapers. Let's work hard together," the older brother said. "Thank you, really thank you," the mother replied, her voice thick with emotion. As they continued to enjoy their noodles, the older brother suddenly said, "There's something we've been keeping from you, Mom, but I think we can finally tell you today." "What is it?" the mother asked, curious. "Back in November, I went to the parent-teacher meeting at school. Brother had hidden a letter from his teacher," he explained. "It said that if his essay was chosen, he could represent our school in a writing competition. The title was, 'What kind of person do you want to become?'" "Really? I didn't know about that," the mother exclaimed, her eyes widening in surprise. "The teacher wanted him to read it aloud at the meeting, but he didn't give you the letter because he knew you'd want to take time off to hear him read it," the older brother continued. "Oh, so that's why you went to the meeting instead," the mother said, her heart swelling with pride. The older brother recounted how his younger sibling had written an essay titled, "A Bowl of Yangchun Noodles." "I was surprised he would write about something so personal," he remarked. "But when I heard the topic, I knew it was about us." As they finished their noodles, the younger brother recited parts of his essay. It talked about how our father passed away, leaving behind debts. Mom worked tirelessly from dawn to dusk, and my older brother delivered newspapers to help. On December 31st, the three of us shared a bowl of Yangchun noodles together, and it was delicious. Even though we only ordered one bowl, the owners were so welcoming and wished us a happy new year. The owners, listening intently, felt tears welling in their eyes. They exchanged glances, their hearts heavy with emotion. The older brother continued, "After reading the essay, the teacher asked me to say a few words at the meeting. I was caught off guard, but I spoke from the heart. I thanked everyone for being so supportive of my brother." "What did you say?" the mother asked, curious. "I told them how hard my younger brother worked and how he gave up things to help our family. At first I felt embarrassed, but seeing him read his essay with such passion made me proud. I realized that we must never forget the sacrifices he made for us," he shared, his voice filled with sincerity. As they finished their meal, a sense of joy enveloped the table. The three of them held hands, reflecting on their journey together. They had faced challenges but emerged stronger as a family. After their bowls were emptied, they paid 10 yuan and thanked the owners deeply. "Thank you for everything. We appreciate your kindness," they said, bowing their heads in gratitude. "Thank you. Wishing you a wonderful new year," the owners replied, their voices filled with warmth as they watched the family leave. As the door closed behind them, the owners shared a knowing smile, their hearts full. They understood that their small noodle restaurant had become a significant part of this family's journey, a symbol of resilience and hope.